Whoa, nah. What's up? We about to get at it again. So let's take our time and just understand what we're gripping on right now. And this is bitterness. The bitterness of the gospel. There's bitterness and there's sweet. What you have to realize here is the facts. The facts are that the people that serve God are the people that can't come out and play. Period. These people are chosen to go out, all right, and lead, all right, guide through examples. You know what I'm saying? Lead by examples. That was the whole demonstration of Christ because nobody could get it right. Jesus was the only one that could get it right because he actually knew where he was from. He had sort of an advantage of the whole situation. Even though a lot of people has been called and has been showed and all this other stuff, they still fell short for this part, that God could not trust no man to do this but his son. Because he knew that this was going to be the last time that he ever tap danced for anybody. There's no more tap dancing. Only destruction. Only your end. It says this here, it says, then he said to me, hast thou seen this, O son of man? Is it a light thing to the house of Judah that they commit the abominations which they commit here? For they have filled the land with violence, and have returned to provoke me to anger. And lo, they put the branch to their nose. Therefore will I also deal in fury. My eyes shall not spare, neither will I have pity. And though they cry in my ears with a loud voice, yet will I not hear them. Taking God to play with, generation after generation, and then this is how it happens. You are locked in under key when it comes to selling your soul to the devil as a preacher. Until that preacher dies and someone fresh comes and they do the work of God, is when the curse will be lifted. But if that preacher pass on this way of teaching, the graven images and the false idols and all that type of stuff, this is where that whole community is cursed. Yep. No matter what color you are, when it comes to my people that got cancer, when it comes to my people that got, you know what I'm saying, just all type of things, bro, that you think is normal, it's normal to happen. You think it's normal? It's in a way, in a sense of normal. Depends on whether or not, you know what I'm saying, a body injury while you was in birth caused this to happen or something, while you was in the womb. But for you to come out the womb healthy but end up unhealthy, okay, you can go ahead and think it's a way of life. We focus so much on people who are trapped in their sins, then the focus on the sin that we're trapped in ourselves. And we base it on, you know, you make a living off of, you know, just destroying somebody's, you know, faith in God and everything. You make a living out of doing this, telling them that they're no good and all this other stuff like that, when you're not. That's not the job of a preacher for people who are trying to find faith. The job for the preacher to do that to is to another preacher that they're coming to find is doing the work of the devil in the Lord's house. That's when you're supposed to get bad. Yeah, that part. Not with a bunch of people who are weak. You know, it's like that big bully who ain't gonna fight nobody his size. But he'll see that little bitty person and go knock him over and stuff like that. Beat his chest and stuff. That is what most of these preachers do. And as soon as they're done with them, see, once they take the bait, once they say, okay, I'll serve you. I'll you know, when Jesus was in the wilderness, why would you want to tempt righteousness to serve evil? Doesn't evil have it good enough to where they don't need nobody righteous to serve them? Why would you want to try to turn righteousness into evilness if you're so powerful? That was the whole test of the wilderness. Will you, okay, betray God and teach everybody to do the wrong things of this Bible so that the souls that he has sent to collect, he has sent you to collect these souls, and you collect them for the devil? Because God is like, oh man, I can't accept this soul. So I'm going to send my son. You know? Because, you know, believe it or not, we was not given away. You know what I mean? But then the way, you know, the righteous was, because was not that, I think that was Abraham. And that was Abraham had Lazarus in his bosom. When the rich man was calling from the other side of the fence, the hell he was trapped in was the world that he loved. You love the world more than you love God, you're gonna be trapped in it. It's gonna be your hell. And picture that you think you're going through hell now. Picture it 70 times worse. 70 times worse. That's hell. There's no cleanness, no water, no nothing. It's just, you know what I'm saying? This world is about to die. When Jesus was on the cross, and the men was on the cross with him, at the moment, none of them knew about Jesus. Okay? None of them knew. It was at that moment that one of them accepted to believe, and he was forgiven. And the other one didn't want to, but he knew about Jesus. So don't base it on that Jesus will forgive you at the bitter end of your death. No. You knew about this man. and you want to wait until you die to say, forgive me? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. For those who don't know, they're forgiven. And then when they say, do you know about Jesus? No. Do you want to accept him as your Lord and Savior? Go to heaven? Yes. Wham. It's not like that when it comes to people that knows and want to keep slapping them in the face and slapping his people, his children around and all that, the weak and all that stuff, and be like, now you can forgive me. No, they do it like this here. All right, I'm ready to go to heaven because you got to forgive me for everything that I just did you. But wishful thinking is good. You wanted to sow the bitter, right? Because, this is not no fun and games, man. This is really happening. This is real. Hold up. It says right here, it says, and the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, speak unto all the congregation of the children of Israel, and say unto them, ye shall be holy, for I, the Lord your God, am holy. Ye shall fear every man his mother and his father, and keep my Sabbaths. I am the Lord your God. All right? Turn ye not unto idols, nor make to yourselves molten gods. I am the Lord your God. All right? You are to be holy. Holy. The congregation. See, not these people that's out here lost in the world, trapped in parts of the world that don't serve God and all that. Our job is to go to those parts and like come back with the report and be like, hey, do you know this dude? This dude. And and that's not snitching. Okay, so what you got to do is you got to understand what position a preacher, a man of God is supposed to, play around. What position is he supposed to hold? I mean, a cop has his duties, fire department has his duty, all this other stuff, even a sandwich maker, a cat has his, all that type of stuff. So what actually does a preacher is supposed to do? All right, time's up. Holy. To be holy. If you can't be holy, if you could be everything else but holy, you need to find yourself another job. Because you are seriously killing a lot of people. He will not hear your cries. You are trapped. If you have a pastor or a preacher that's coming in now, and you, as a congregation, because this is congregation, okay, and it said even the people that he ministered to will be thrown out in the streets. It's all about gain. That's it. And you die, turn everything over to the pastor, the church gets bigger. And they put another pastor in there that does the same thing, don't care about your soul. But knowing that when you die, they get the possession of it, the church gets bigger. It's all just a money laundry thing. It's not about cleaning the soul and all that. But if you like it, I love it. But over here, at Guerrilla Gospel Youth Ministries, at Aretha Council Hanley, 1208, Holly Grove 17. Man, we worship the Lord in this house. May the angels say amen and let the world say word.